wooden bead garland. I have a selection of these wooden beads here. I got these from Amazon. They came in a pack like this with the 6 different sizes. Really useful. I can make a number of these bead garlands out of that pack. So I have picked out of that selection these 3 different sizes, large, medium and small, and I'm going to make a pattern out of those for the garland, using the twine to thread them on with this lovely wooden heart at the end. And I will also make a tassel out of the twine for the other end. So one end will be the tassel of the twine and one end will be the wooden heart. And I'm going to use these 3 paints I've got here. So these are all Pantone Valspar collections. And this one is Mars Red. And this one is Queen of Hearts. And this one is Dawn Blue. I picked these up from B&Q, which is a hardware DIY store we have here in the UK. And I'm going to make a dark pink using a mix of the red and the pink for the large beads. I'm going to use this one straight from the pot for the medium beads, and I'm going to use this one straight from the pot for the small beads. And I think, depending on how it looks, but I think I'll leave the wooden heart to the end as the wood. So I'm going to string it up using the twine. So the first job I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint the beads, let them dry, and once they're fully dry, we shall move on to stringing them onto the twine.
If you're liking this video, please do give it a massive thumbs up, and if you're not already, do consider subscribing to my channel to be one of the first to know when I upload a new crafty inspiration video.
Are fully dry. I've laid them out in the pattern that I want the garland to be in, and I need to make sure I've got enough twine to thread it. So using my twine, I measure out the length of the garland, and then I measure it again because I'm going to thread it, double thread it, apologies. So that's the length of the twine up to there. Then I'm going to add a little bit more to allow for threading and knotting off. The next step is we double up the thread, like so, and using our wooden heart, we start at that end and push the thread through whatever hole you've got. In this instance, it's a little heart on it, and then just push the thread back through the loop, so back on itself. So we create the loop on the heart, and then picking up our beads one by one in the pattern we have down here, we thread them on. As you can see, my pattern is light pink, dark pink, light pink again, dark pink, light pink, and then I've got the grey. There we go. And then starting the pattern over again. So I'll speed up this video so you can see me threading it on, and then we'll come to make the tassel in a second. And there we have the lovely bead garland, all threaded onto it. It's fine, all fully dried, and looking absolutely amazing. So we have the two free ends here, and now we need to make a tassel to go on the end. So what you need to do is you need to work out how long you want your tassel. So I'm going to go roughly about that much, and then I'm just going to loop round, twine many times, as many times as you want ends on your tassel, really. So just keep going until you're happy with the fullness of said tassel. So just keeping going. Cut a couple more, and then I will tidy it up once the tassel is made to make sure the ends are all roughly the same length. So I think maybe another 2 or 3. So, and then when you come to the end of looping your tassel round, making sure that the end you started with is not there. So do one more. Then have another look at the end you started with. He's not there either. Oh, it's at the other end. dearie me, it's proven very elusive. So I'll do one more just to match. There we go. And so snip them off. So you have both your ends at the same end of your loop, as you can see there. And then snip through all the other loops on that end. And gather up your loops, opening them out. And if it feels like there's one not quite right there. There we go, so we flatten out the loops. And then open up your two ends and put your loops in the middle. And then what I'll do is I'll gently tie it, and then I will make sure that my ends are roughly about the same. Like I said, I will tidy it up and straighten up the ends when I get to it. So just tie a couple of knots on there to secure, like so. And when you do that, make sure you've got a bit of play in the beads here, so it has a bit of movement for your garland. So you can then place it however you want, wherever it is you're going to place your garland. And then you bring your ends together. Then you need another length of twine. And holding your tassel, you literally just wrap your tassel in the twine. Hold it in place. Keep going until you have got the thickness of your tassel loop that it is that you'd like. And tie that off. And what I will do, make sure it's really tight knot. And cut as close to your tassel as you possibly can, so that doesn't show. And there you have your little tassel on the end of your garland. Let's spin that round slightly so that knot is at the back. There we go. And then I'm going to tidy up this. So there are a couple of shorter lengths there, but I think that is just the knots that I did to start with, so the ends of the lengths. But I am going to do it about here, I think, looking at that. So trim all the way across, so your lengths are all the same. And there you have a gorgeous wooden bead painted garland with twine tassel and wooden heart. And I'm going to put it wherever you want. And I'm going to put this on our reading nook at the end of our landing where we keep all our books, and it's a really cozy little area, so it will look fantastic. And I'm going to make another one of these, and I will be giving it away shortly in the next few weeks once we hit 400 subscribers. So please do share videos, and once I hit that subscriber magic number of 400, I will upload a video for a competition in order to win one of these. Thank you for watching.